Good afternoon. You'll need to feed the dog for me. Good afternoon and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. Celtic are at Tynecastle. We are just getting ready for the game to start. Watch along with me this afternoon as I just feed myself before we settle down to an afternoon of entertaining football from Heart of Midlothian, the absolute worst team in Scotland, to Celtic, who used to be the best team in Scotland but haven't been playing to their strengths, we'll say, over the last couple of months. In the domestic league anyway, they did have a fantastic game on Thursday where Brendan Rodgers and the boys pulled out a performance that ultimately made sure that we won the game. Can they bring out a performance like they did on Thursday today? Well, we'll find out in around about 9 minutes time when the game starts. And we see how good and how quick they come out the blocks, because that's what it's all about with Celtic today. As I just get the game on. There isn't adverts on. There's adverts on at the beginning, that's it. There is no adverts on. Tony. And you can shout all you want, there's no adverts on. There's an advert when it comes on and then that's it. Can you show the screen? Automated adverts off. If you're getting adverts, it's not to do with me. Sky Sports showing the game today. Great commentators, must be said. Brendan Rodgers needs to make sure that the commentators are raving about Celtic. Channel activity. God, you do like shouting on your comments, don't you? Full capitals. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, Hearts will feel that they have the fear factor going into this today because they are sitting top of the table. You move the clocks again. Me. As the beer's open, time to show them who we are. I'm drinking water. Tynecastle is always one of those stadiums. It is a tidy little stadium. And especially when the Celtic are playing. Why is Bet365? That's way wrong, isn't it? Oh, come on, Sky, don't do this to me today. Oh, yeah. Why is Celtic Sky always such a pain in the ass to watch? Always a pain in the ass, Sky. As there are adverts on the TV. There's Rodgers on the telly. Dane's been brilliant in training. As I thought. Dane Murray getting the nod due to what he's doing in training. It is a big shout. Brendan Rodgers giving the two young guys at the back and the nod before. Just a bit too windy today. Brendan Rodgers said that Hearts will be up there challenging. Not too often are we chasing in the league. Yeah, that's what I've done. I've put it on FHD, mate. Of course we need to start better. What a stupid question to ask the manager. The manager knows we need to start better. It'll be interesting to see how the team sets up. Because Rio Hatate during the week was playing a bit further forward, wasn't he? And he was all over the place. Rio Hatate was completely all over the place, playing as a second striker at times. Yeah, so much football left. Brendan Rodgers says. I'm reporting you for watching an illegal stream. Go on then. Go on then. You're watching an illegal stream. What channel activity? Yeah. I think you're a jam tart, aren't you? I won't see you for the rest of the game. Can't be having jam tarts on this. Can't be having jam tarts. He's a jam tart. He's just been turning off the channel. Can't be having jam tarts on this. What do you expect for that lot? Yeah, I've just knocked him off for 30 minutes. He can come back on when we're winning. Can't be having jam tarts on. Oh, mouth at this point of the season. Brendan Rodgers just said, look, there's a lot of football to go. Loads of football. Loads of football. They'll fall away. They'll fall away. Absolutely no chance that they'll stick it out. Derek McInnes' team's never had the pace to stick it out to the end of the season. Even when Derek McInnes gets his teams to Scottish Cup finals against Celtic, they've never turned up. Because they know the fear when Celtic get to the money end of the season. Celtic turn up. It's as simple as that. You know, you can have all the confidence in the world. Derek McInnes, as a manager, is as good as he was at Aberdeen. He could never get over the line. And it's going to be the exact same to go at Hearts. He's never going to get it over the line. Why is that blown a bit? Should we have a little excess? Alright, everyone's ready to get started. Yeah, because I pulled it up to... I jumped up to close the window. It's not like that for a reason. Right, just sort it. But I jumped up to show... I'm going to turn that fan down as well because it's blowing this all over the place. Please. Thank you, darling. Love you a long time. I'm very, very lucky to have you all. Anyway, well, just wait. Why is it? Why has Sky changed it to fucking Formula 1? The game should be starting. Come on, Sky. Alright. Put it to SD. Kasper Schmeichel's at goal. Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Let me just check something whilst I am on here. I've got to say, Hearts singing their hearts out, as you would be expected. Hearts singing their hearts out, as expected. Time match dreading it. I'm not dreading it. I think that we'll get the result today. I do think that we will get the result. Funnily enough. Right, let's get ready to start the game. And we start. Hearts have kicked off. Hearts player 2, 3 Hearts players run right up in, 4 Hearts players run right up into the Celtic half. Hearts on the attack already. Hearts, Jesus, Celtic need to close them down a bit. Hearts still on the ball, 20 seconds into the game. 22 seconds into the game, back into the Hearts half. Johnny Kenny, the lone striker up front, pushing up. Rio Hatate is now pushed up beside Johnny Kenny. Hearts have sent the ball up, and Kasper Schmeichel has it. Who gets the ball out quick to Dane Murray. Dane Murray takes 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Whoa, big ball. Now, this is interesting. Big ball. Over the top. Celtic haven't played like that for a while. Are Celtic going to go route 1 for the game today? Are Celtic just going to go route 1 and get this over the line? Sometimes you need to go route 1, don't you? Rio Hatate loses the ball. Celtic, oh, come on, that was a bit of a dive. That was a bit of a dive by the Hearts player. Devlin, little rat that he is. There's some atmosphere in it. It's always a good atmosphere at Hearts. But let's shut them up. It's usually a better atmosphere when there's a lot more Celtic fans there. Hearts on the ball. Let's get some of the comments up. Devlin. Hearts still on the edge of the Celtic box. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Out for a throw-in. You've always got to give Hearts the first 10 minutes or so of the game at Tynecastle. Big game for Dane Murray. Good to see him standing in front of his player, not allowing his player to get in front of him and dictate the game. Good by Dane Murray. Good by Callum McGregor. Gets the ball out, but there's nobody out for Celtic. Celtic are defending in numbers. Defending in big numbers. Everyone back for Celtic. Ball in for Hearts, and Dane Murray heads the ball away. Celtic are camped in. But maybe this is the way that Celtic are going to play today. Oh, it's a corner. Corner to Hearts. Corner for Hearts. Now this is testing because we are terrible now. I thought he was going to get tilted going to the front post. But he's not. Ball in. Hearts. The ball is away for Celtic. Hearts throwing the ball back in. Listen, I'd give Hearts the first 10 minutes. Sitting far deep. I think it's good that they're sitting in a good solid line, the defence today. Do not let them try and get round us. Hearts coming in. First shot by Hearts, even though it was well wide. But it's a shot on target. 3 minutes 58 into the game. And it's a ball. It's Celtic's ball. Right, this is a chance for Celtic to get... Oh, don't play it out for the back like that. Schmeichel's then going to kick it away up to Johnny Kenny. And Johnny Kenny's on the ball. Oh, just a bit slow there. Why is there nobody pressing and help him? Go in there, Celtic. Go, Johnny Kenny. Puts the Hearts keeper under pressure. And the keeper then just kicks the ball straight out. Cal McGregor in midfield. Hearts fans booing Celtic. Boo! Fucking boo! Big boos for them. Big boos. Come on, Celtic. Celtic just lose out there. Oh, that was a good ball by McGregor, I've got to say. Engels holding his own in that midfield. Run forward there. Oh, they're booing every time Celtic get the ball. This is what I love to hear. We're not tight enough, giving them too many passing options. We're just getting into the game. Rio Hatate. Oh, Rio Hatate gives the ball away. What is Rio Hatate doing? By the way, this isn't looking good for Hart. By the way, Dane Murray. Dane Murray, what a block. What a block by Dane Murray. That was a terrible ball by Hatate. But Dane Murray, hold my pint, son. What a Dane Murray, hold my pint. Honestly, hold my water. That was some tackle by Dane Murray in the box. Got to give the young lad credit where credit is due. Hatate's not the same player, not. He's not. He isn't that. Brendan Rodgers at the side with his big winter coat on. His Celtic tie. Hearts on the ball in the Celtic half. Getting crowded out by Celtic players, but they're still managing to pass the ball about. They're passing it side to side. Ball in. Throw in for Hearts. One of these long throws. Come on, Celtic. Cross in. Jesus. Dane Murray puts the ball into the back of his own net. Schmeichel misses it completely. That's Schmeichel. Schmeichel, man. I mean, that should have been dealt with. Comes off, Schmeichel does a good save, but then Schmeichel should have gets up off his arse. I mean, he makes a good save, and then Dane Murray tries to kick it out, and it goes into the back of the net. Could Kasper Schmeichel got up quicker? I mean, it's a cracking save by Schmeichel off the post, but he's on his arse, and the ball comes back in, and Dane Murray puts it into the back of the net. Johnny Kenny. He needs a bit of help, Johnny Kenny. Celtic need to up the pace. If they're going to do the long ball to Johnny Kenny, they need to get players up helping him. Because Hearts are just going to hit us on the break all the time. I mean, Dane Murray was unlucky there. And there's a good ball out. Oof. Throw in to Celtic. Come on, quick throw in. Not to slow the game right down. What is it with our defenders scoring goals? Yeah, especially on goals. Dane Murray forward to Arnie Engels. Dane Murray back to Arnie Engels to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor. Rio Hatate out to Tierney. Tierney to Tenecte. Looks like they're doubling up in Tenecte. Now they're not sitting that far back. Hearts, they're pushing up against Celtic. Come on, Callum, run forward. That's it. Hit it. Why didn't we hit it? Why? We've got to start taking chances for 25, 30 yards. Come on. Shh. Dane Murray with the ball to Calmack. I mean, Hearts aren't sitting that far back. There's a bit of space. Right, come on. We need a quick, good ball like that. He's fucking offside. Fuck off. We can play Hearts off. We can play the offside trap quite well. We need to get that good ball in. If they're going to sit high up, that'll allow us to get one-on-one with the keeper throughout this game. Celtic on the attack. Hearts getting back in numbers. It's pinging. Huh. Yes! Come on! Yes! Get in there. Calmack with a goal. Cracker. Take it. What did I say? Take a shot for distance. Oh, cracker. Callum going right through them. Ripping them open. Tierney, Callum, goal. That's what you want. That's what you want. Sit down, shut up, Hearts. Great response. Brilliant response by Celtic. Come on. Absolute brilliant response. Oh man, brilliant. 1-1. I did say it was going to be a high scoring game. I mean, Hearts haven't had let in a lot of goals all season. Where's that Hearts fan that was on? Where is he? That was some goal by Celtic. It was a wee bit. Listen, their goal was a deflection. Do you know what I mean? It was off our defender trying to kick it out. It was a mistake. Theirs wasn't. We ripped him open. Hart's now sitting back again. Johnny Kenny just offside slightly. Callum's just going right through them. Get in there, Calmac. Engels, corner. Corner to Celtic. Come on. Dale, you there? That lasted long. He sneaked off. Calmac having a Calmac game. Let's hope there's no negativity about him come the end of the game. Let's see him get Dane Murray can then score at the Hearts end. It wasn't the best of corners for Arnie Engels. He's usually better than that. He's got another chance. He's got another chance at a corner. Better one from them this time required. Aye, can he score at both ends, Dane Murray? Dane Murray's quite tall when you see him. Dane Murray builds up his physicality over the next year or so and he's going to be some player for Celtic. Oh, it's unlucky. Rio, back post. Can he get it in? Oh, come on, Rio. What the fuck was that? What the hell was that, Rio? That was terrible. That was terrible by Hatate. That was absolutely terrible, man. Has anybody seen Dale? Has anybody seen Dale? Hello, Dale. Can you blame Schmeichel for that goal? He made a great save. Nah, you can't really. He made a cracking save. Could he have got up quicker? The ball comes back in. Of course the player's got to try and kick it out. I mean, there's Rio going away back. He's turned around. He's going forward. Oh, come on. Why did they stop running? Why did they give the ball back to the defender and stop running and put Dane Murray under pressure? What is Rio Hatate playing at? What is wrong with Rio Hatate? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Come on, Celtic. You know, I'm not going to complain too much. Why does Rodgers insist on playing Hatate? Isn't good. He's not been good at months. Yeah, he's not. He's terrible. But then he gets good towards the end of the game. And I don't understand why Rio Hatate passes it back so much. He passes it back more than Callum McGregor now. Donovan kicks the ball out rather than put Schmeichel under. That was good by Donovan. I'm going to give him that one all day long. Kobe Donovan just smashed the ball out. Do you know, it allows the players to get back and defend. If he gave it back to Schmeichel, it's putting Schmeichel under pressure. Schmeichel then passes it back out. At least this way. But then Hearts have this long throw in them. Right into the box. Oh, Hatate, man. He's a shite bag, isn't he? Hatate's a shite bag. Get up, there's nothing wrong with him. He realises he's just slowed the game down. And again, maybe that's what they're trying to do, because Celtic would have been on a breakaway at that point. And watch this back. Arnie Engels gets the head to the ball. Rio Hatate shites it. Big shite bag. When he's good, but when he's brutal, he's brutal. Yeah. He is gutless. I mean, it was a cracking save by Schmeichel. Hearts puts it back in. The thing is, if Dane Murray had left it, a Hearts player was coming in at the back post. Dane Murray's got to try and kick that ball. That interlude, the interlinking between Tierney and Murray. Look at the two of them talking. Yes! Come on, I love that. Did you see Tierney and Calmack there? I'm loving that. Rio gives me the fear. Play acting has started. Let it start. Celtic will end up winning the game. Put them back in their place. I felt they need that. Said it could be a high scoring game. Celtic could win it. The attack is shite, but Murray had loads of time on the ball. No one's making himself available. Need to win it all close. Yeah, we do that. Straight in at Schmeichel. Quick ball out for Schmeichel. Tenecti. Oh, go on, son. Tenecti takes on 1. Takes on 2. Takes on 3. Come on, son. Go on. Give him some help, Celtic. Come on. Why did nobody get over there and help him? Tenecti's some player. Now he's shouting. Yeah, there was 3 players. They took on 3 players, but come on, you've got to give him some help. I hope they're all greeting at the end of the game. Come on. Ball out to Dane Murray. Dane Murray turns back to Schmeichel because he's under a little bit of pressure there by Hearts, which you're expecting. Hearts aren't going to let us walk the ball out for the back. Rio's a bomb scare like Ambrose was. Yeah, he is that, isn't he? Dane Murray with the ball, not letting the own goal slow him down. That's a cracking ball for Dane Murray to Tenecti, right on his foot, man. What a ball that was. That was Alan Stubbs-like, wasn't it? God, what if Dane Murray turns into our Alan Stubbs? That was a cross. That was some ball, by the way. Celtic's not had anyone that can do that for a while. I still think that Alan Stubbs was the best. That diagonal ball out for the back. Hearts aren't pushing up on Celtic as much now. They're kind of sitting back because they know that Celtic's got the long ball tactic. This is a change for Celtic. Rio Hatate with the ball to Tenecti. Puts Tenecti under a bit of pressure. Rio Hatate kicks it forward. Did they not realise that Tenecti wasn't there? Now we're counting up. If you're counting up for fouls, we're now counting up for Rio Hatate's bad passing. I mean, it's sad to say, but Rio Hatate is he starts a game really bad, doesn't he? It's unbelievable sometimes how bad he can start a game. Oh, that was a nice wee header down by the Celtic striker. Scalesy at it again. Oh, Scalesy. Scalesy. Don't be doing that. That's the worst part about Scalesy's game. To know the old... Grab him by the balls instead. Come on, that was just a blatant foul, man. Oh, the offside. Oh, that's alright. Give the offside. Saves booking the Hearts player. Can he book the Hearts player because it was offside? Unbelievable. 'Cause, 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 Oof. Corner to Celtic. It's gone behind. I think Hatate sometimes just looks around and goes, what the fuck happened there? Where the fuck did that happen? How did you... That was a goal kick. How was that a goal kick? Strange decision. Oh, that was unlucky by Johnny Kenny. Oh, Celtic still got the ball. Callum McGregor, right? Oh, Tenecti. Back to Tierney. Back to Scales. Go switch sides. Good to see young Donovan going forward. And then he passes the ball back. Just as I say that. Oh, that's a ball for Tierney. Benji on the ball. Oh, unlucky. Calmack's all over the midfield right now. Celtic putting Hearts under a good bit of pressure here. Kind of pressure that Hearts were putting Celtic under the first 5 minutes of the game. Asserting their dominance right now, Celtic. I mean, Celtic have just upped their game. You can dominate the position all I want, right? Just goals that matter. Yeah, Flying Colin, I always do lives. Always do lives during games. Come on. Oh, Rio. Heart's gone down like... Go on yourself, Calmack. Get in there. Calmack and Devlin at it. Devlin's a wee prick, isn't he? He's a wee prick. I'd love to smash Devlin. I'd love to watch him get smashed, honestly. Hope Devlin gets sent off. Love seeing Devlin getting sent off against us. Tackle Brown down holding his shin. Yep. Easy by Celtic. Celtic with the ball. Kasper Schmeichel. I tell you one, young Donovan, he's got a cross number as well, hasn't he? A lot of people worrying about Donovan and Murray's attitude and whether they're up for this level, and they're ready for it. They're completely ready for it. Oh, go on. Oh, fuck's sake, Rio. Why does he need to pass it all the way back to the keeper? All he's done is he's put the defence under pressure. We lose a goal here. This is down to Rio Hatate. Dane Murray with a cracking ball out. Come on, Calmack. Oh, that was a bit of a tackle going into Calmack, but he jumps over it. Devlin trying to get a bit cheeky there with a tackle on Rio Hatate. Just how are we looking, as our Hearts playing? We're looking good. Nah, Celtic have got the game under control now. Hearts had a lot of the... Hearts put us under pressure like they would always do at the beginning of a game. You're always expecting Hearts to put you under a bit of pressure, but Celtic have... It was a fantastic goal by Callum McGregor. Fantastic. Tierney with the ball in to McGregor. Right in the middle of a packed box, has to be said. And Calmac smashes it into the back of the net. Beautiful goal. Calmac's on form today. Rio Hatate is on the ball now. Pass it out wide. Donovan. And unlucky. That was a good ball. Needed somebody attacking that at the front post. That was a cracking ball by Donovan, by the way. Cracking ball by Donovan. Whips it in really early. Just need a striker just to get onto that. Ball kind of popping about all over the place. Oofed. Hefty tackle by a Hearts player. On Tierney, and he's raging. I need to get Brendan's guide dog to tell him about Hatate. You do that. Keeper with the ball for Celtic at the moment. We need to get that pinpoint ball right to the feet of Johnny Kenny. Because one-on-one with the defender, he's taking the defender all day long. Hatate giving the ball away again. We must be nearly enough double figures with Hatate giving the ball away 30 minutes into the game. Yeah, Rio could... I don't know about Rio. He can have a brilliant final 20 minutes of the game, but he could be shite for 70 minutes and then pull out a wonder pass in the 80th minute. Kenny playing the Kyogo role. Yep, playing the Kyogo role off the back end of the... His Hearts are on the ball here. Wait a minute. Oh my God! Hatate had one good season under Ange. Yeah, he did. That was lucky that wasn't almost own goal mark 2. To be fair, it kind of ricocheted about. If Hatate starts against Falkirk and Gers, Brendan needs to answer the question why. Hearts have a corner of Celtic, get the ball away, headed away. Come on, Celtic. It's been a frantic game so far. Oh, come on. That's a foul. That's a foul. Devlin, when's he going to get booked? When's Devlin going to get booked? Because that's a few times now. Get Bernardo on. Bernardo make the difference. That was a backwards header by Rio Hatate. Come on, Rio, turn around, run with the ball, Rio. No, don't go backwards. Hit it. Ah, it's wide. Way wide. Mince and Hatate, staple at Celtic these days, yeah. Hearts trying to slow the game down as much as they can here. There's not really been any big chances this second half. I mean, it was a bad shot by Colby Donovan, that one. Why is he not getting off the pitch? The Hearts player walked along and then sat down. Get him off the pitch. Sits down for a cut lip. More again for a wee look. Can hear the 650 Celtic fans singing at this point, which is good. Terrible effort by Colby, a mile off. I can remember Rio Hitati taking worse shots than that. I can remember Kyogo Furiashi taking worse shots than that. It's been a quick 35 minutes. Come on, Celtic. Hearts trying to get through there. Celtic get the ball out. They're going with this long ball. If you're going to put a long ball out like that, you've got to put it right to the player's feet. There's no use like kicking it away out and hoping that the player gets to it. I mean, it is a change of tactic for Celtic to go with a long ball. But you need to be better at it. You can all say that Hitati is the weak link in midfield. Much tackles as he shut out it. Yeah. Right, here comes the keeper. Putting us under pressure. Worst ball ever. And there's a ball behind Benji. This is what happens. See, I'm sorry, but that was Kasper Schmeichel's fault. I mean, I know Callum McGregor put the ball behind Benji, but the Kasper Schmeichel delaying and dilly-dallying with the ball. It was too slow. You know, it put players under pressure. It's not fast attacking football, is it? Come on. Oh! How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Oh, the keeper saves it. Great save by the keeper. Right, come on, it's a corner to Celtic. Come on. Come on. Engels, drop it right in the 6-yard box. Hearts get it. Hearts get the second ball. Oh, don't Celtic get it. Scales has the ball. Out wide. Ah, come on, Scalesy. You've got to pass the feet. You've got to pass the feet. Why pass behind the player? Oh, Benji was unlucky there. That was a great save. He tries to chip it over, doesn't he? Tries to chip it over. You've just got to smash that. You've got to smash that into the back of the net. Hearts on the attack. Cross in for Hearts. Celtic get the ball away. Celtic chasing down the Hearts defence. Oh, come on, there was two of yous there and one of yous couldn't have got it. Come on, Celtic. Hearts on the ball. In the Celtic half. Every Celtic player in the Celtic half. It's not often you hear that, is it? Celtic trying to get the ball away. Callum McGregor heads it up. Johnny Kenny can't get it. Hearts have got the ball back. Hearts out wide. Celtic defend in numbers. It's the type of game that we played against Atalanta, isn't it? Oh, come on. Scales, don't do anything silly here. Rio Hatate boots the ball away. Kenny looks lost. I think that we're not passing to feet. Yeah, it's still 1-1. Scores there. Scores there. Still 1-1. If you're not going to get the ball to Johnny Kenny's feet, you know, passing the ball into an area is not Johnny Kenny's style. You need to get it into his feet. His heart's going to take a shot here. Celtic defending in numbers. Benji gives the ball back to Tierney. Tierney, a quick ball out. See, that's a shite ball as well. We've not got the players for that type of ball. Unbelievable. Been 1,800 people on the live this afternoon. 1,800 on the live this afternoon. That's not too bad. Not too bad numbers at all. Schmeichel with the ball. Schmeichel just doesn't... He never kicks the ball to anybody. He just hits and hope, doesn't he? Oh, come on. Celtic just not getting the break of the ball when it comes to some tackles. Right, come on, Benji was with the ball. Benji away up the wing. That was a shite ball. Shite ball. A few players just not at the performance levels that they were on Thursday, but a few players are. Callum McGregor for one. But he cannot let... Oh... How was that a corner? Ideal game for Maida, but was Brendan Rodgers asked about Dyson Maida before the game? I missed that bit. If it was, let's see if there's any update. I'll check out if there's any update on Dyson Maida. Nothing about Dyson Maida before the game. Goal kick to Celtic. Goal kick to Celtic. Unbelievable game so far. It's been a good game. Update. Still not interested. Want to move in January? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a good game to get in at 1-1. I think Brendan Rodgers will go in slightly happier than McInnes. I think there's things that Brendan Rodgers know that we can improve on. Hearts can't improve. Do you know, Hearts can't improve. They're not going to get to another they're not going to get to another level. Celtic have still got another level in them within this game. Kenny touched the ball yet? A couple of times, but they've not been putting the ball in towards Kenny. That's the issue. There's balls being hit towards him, but it's been miles away from him. You can't be, if you're going to play the ball into a striker, you don't play it into a position where the striker's 20 yards away. Do you remember how many balls did Henrik Larsson have to deal with that were 20 feet away from him? None. It came into his feet. Come on, Celtic. Surprised the keeper didn't hold his head after diving down to save the ball there. As we get ready to go into added time in the first half. Come on, Celtic. We're giving them far too much space. Benji's coming in wing far too much and giving them fucking corner. Jesus. Unbelievable. What the hell? Why has the time just jumped away up to that? Good ball by Casper. Casper needs to get the ball out quick. Don't hold it, Casper. What is he doing? Why is he allowing Hart? And that was a shite ball. Casper doing a Casper at his best. Get it to Tierney. Don't you just putting Tierney under pressure? We aren't hitting the ball fast enough. I mean, I think the first person, the worst player that we've had this first half has definitely been I heard the commentators that Murray was picked over Trusty. Brendan Rodgers said that Murray's been doing perfectly well in training. He's played more game time than Trusty. Don't listen to the commentator. Listen to what Brendan Rodgers actually said before the game when he was interviewed. My biggest gripe with Rio, he has an inclination to play the square pass. Square pass, he's been playing it backwards. Schmeichel just doing a Schmeichel there. Kalmak's been excellent. He has been. He's been absolute. And that's half time. Half time, and it is Celtic 1, Hearts 1, Celtic 1. I'll take that. Do you know what? I will take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Do you know, we've Kalmak's been phenomenal. Phenomenal this afternoon. Phenomenal. Rio Hatate, big letdown. Benji Negrin. Benji Negrin's just... I mean, he had that one shot at goal, Benji. I think that he could have done way better. But you've got to take it. Would you take Hatate off? I'm more threatening to Hearts sitting on my sofa than Kenny says AR. AR, go and give me the stats on how many times Kenny's had the ball. Because if Celtic players don't pass the ball to him, he's not going to do much to it, is he? Murray needs to be quicker, to play quicker. I'm not going to be negative. Do you know? I'm not going to be negative about anyone. I think Rio Hatate is having a Rio Hatate type of game. Brendan Rodgers will have a word with Rio Hatate at half time. Dane Murray for the goal. You can't blame Dane Murray for that. He's got to try and kick it away, because if he doesn't, there's a Hearts player right behind him that's going to put the ball in the back of the net. He's unlucky that he kicks the ball and it goes into the side netting rather than go away with it. Other than that, Colby Donovan, young boy, he's been okay. I think that there's nothing to worry about. You've got to give these... Are we being too hard on the players? It's a top of the table clash. Do you know, this is the so-called two biggest clubs in Scotland at the moment going head to head. Hearts thinking that they're going to get the better of us. They score from an own goal. Hearts have done nothing in this game to say to me that they're going to win this game. There's nothing at all that Hearts have done to say that they are going to be in the dominance of this game. Nothing at all. I mean, look at the stats, and the stats haven't been updated. Good old Google. Anyway, what it does do is it says that Hearts are sitting, if it stays the same, Hearts are on 23 points, Celtic are on 18. It would mean that it would be another game drawn, but I can't see it. I think that if there's a winner, it's a Celtic winner in this one. Celtic are playing the better football, had more of the ball. When Hearts get it, they're dangerous. Dirty team. Like I said, Hearts don't have another level to move up. Celtic have got that other level to move up. There's Celtic players that aren't playing at their best. Rio Hatate. So, this is the Calmac we all know. We've not seen for a while. Yeah. Apart from the Hearts, you've come close. Celtic. Yep. Lost count how many times I said Hatate made it right. Yeah. Get McCowan on. Hatate's got a fantastic pass in him, and that's why he's on. He just sometimes Hatate just, I don't know, and there's something goes on in Hatate's head, and maybe he thinks that other players should be in better positions, and he's thinking, look, boom, you should be there. It's not me that's at fault, although he did put it out for a goal kick, and that was completely his fault. Celtic can only lose this game. This is true, but my life leaves the house when Celtic play. Is she one of them? We'll be lucky to get 5-10 million for Rio Hatate. Second half, Kid McLeish says second half, KT, Scales, Trusty, Donovan, Engels, Calmac, Benji, Tenecti, Kenny, Forrest. Bring Forrest on? Would you not take Benji off? Benji Negrin. I would take Benji Negrin off, as well as Hatate. Donovan and Murley look nervous. I don't think so. Well, think about it. In their professional career, this is probably the biggest game that they've played in. I think they've got every right to be slightly nervous. But I don't think that they are overall nervous. I think that they're growing into the game. Remember, like I said, Hearts don't have another level to go up. They've now got good players that are going to produce some fantastic bits of football. It's just not going to happen. I mean, that was a cracking save by Schmeichel. And Dane Murray's got to try and kick that ball out. Because there are Hearts players right behind them. You know, if he lets the ball past them, cracking save by Schmeichel. Should Schmeichel have tried to get the ball out for a corner? Dane Murray's unlucky. It comes off his shin and then onto his foot. So, but Paul says Dane and Murray look nervous. I don't think so. I don't think they're nervous. I just think that, you know, they're grown into the game. It's a fast-paced game, and you've got to look at the goal for Callum McGregor. I mean, Callum McGregor comes from midfield, unmarked in the midfield, shouts for the ball, gets the ball, puts the ball out to Tierney. No, it was to Rio. Tierney then gets the ball. Tierney cuts the ball back to Callum McGregor, and it's a fantastic. Callum McGregor's in the thicket, and he takes it. I know it was Tenecti actually. The ball goes out to Tenecti, Tierney, Calmac, goal. Boom. I'd love to hear more of that this season. I'd definitely love to hear more of that. If any player I was going to take off, I would take off Rio Hatate. The FBI should be investigating Rio Hatate for those passes. If they're on the NBA, great goal by Celtic. More like, yeah, that was a Celtic goal. Benji, I mean, he takes a touch and then tries to flick it over. He should have smashed it, shouldn't he? Give the keeper too much time. got to give credit to the young boys. Big game. Yeah, it is a big game. I mean, this is bigger than playing against Rangers. Don't know. This is a derby game for them. It's a massive game. So I think the young boys that are on the pitch, Johnny Kenny, Donovan. Why the fuck is there so many people on the pitch? The fuck are Hearts doing? They don't realise players are trying to warm up at half time. That's taking it to a whole new level, isn't it? There must be about 100 people on the pitch. Celtic have got to go and train in this little corner. Shanklin's not taking that goal as his. It was an own goal. Jesus. How's Engels done? Okay, I think his corners could have been better. But he's done okay. He's been fighting in the midfield. I think he's done better than Benji Nigren, to be honest. But we'll wait and see come the end of the game. Hitati should be spoiling the game. It slows them down. Good morning to you, Peter. Morning, it's afternoon. I'm not going to complain at 1-1. It was an own goal. They've done nothing to tell me that Hearts are a title contender. If this is the best that Hearts have got, Celtic show up in the second half, and I think Celtic are going to win out 3-0, 3-1 winners. We'll wait and see. The way it's going, there'll be 7 first teamers next window. Yeah, I think so. Do we bring in someone in for Rio? Move Benji in the middle. We don't really have a winger. I mean, when you look at the bench, when you look at the players on the bench, you've got Mikel Ange. You could bring him on. You could bring Yamada on. Try him out wing. James Forrest. I mean, you could bring James Forrest on. Can James Forrest go at this pace? Can James Forrest go for a full 45 minutes at this pace? Will be the thing that Brendan Rodgers looks at. Will it slow the game down too much? Shin Yamada could be a shout. I wouldn't take Johnny Kenny off because he's not had any kind of service at all. I think that we need better service into Johnny Kenny. Definitely. These slack passes are killing us. The slack passes are really coming from Rio Hitati, aren't they? They play extremely well despite the own goal. It's encouraging us. Still getting frustrated at Rio Hitati. Yeah, if you look at the way that Celtic have played over the 8 games before this, I mean, this is game day 9. If you look at how we've played the 8 games before this, you're going to say that we've upped the level. Do you know this? It's not a bad performance. Drawn 1-1 against the team that haven't dropped. They've only dropped 2 points all season. Some will say that that's contender status for the SPFL trophy. Others will say they've just got lucky. I think Hearts have been lucky this afternoon. Lucky to get the goal. Terribly lucky. I think if Dane Murray if it doesn't hit off his shin and he connects with his ankle with that ball, he's smashing that out of the park. But because it hits off his shin first and then rolls onto the top of his foot, he puts it in the back of the net. Do you know? And you're thinking, what Celtic need to do today is go out in the second half and score 2 or 3 goals. Because currently, goal difference, Hearts are sitting on a goal difference of 13. Celtics are sitting on a goal difference of 6. If we want to show everyone in Scotland that Celtic mean complete business, we need to annihilate Hearts this afternoon. And by annihilate them, I said go out and score 2 goals in the second half. Nothing. Like I said, Hearts have shown nothing to me that I'll say they're going to score a couple of goals. I can't see it at all. I think we've been fine other than that. Tierney's been fine. I think Tierney's been fine. There was Rio Hatate's been the worst player for us. Forrest is the quicker over 30-40 yards, might be able to do it consistently over 45 minutes, but why not? Only seen a clip, but could have took a touch, had a couple of Haricott and cleared it. Nah, the ball come in that quick. Nobody's mentioned Engels. He's done okay. He's not had a misplaced pass or anything. Engels, I think he's done okay. When you talk about Benji, we're talking about the players that haven't done well. Then Engels has done fine. Benji hasn't been up to his usual self. He should have smashed the goal when he had the shot at goal. Rio Hatate has been misplacing passes all over the place. Callum McGregor's been fantastic in midfield. And with that pitch, you've got to remember, it's a narrower pitch than Celtic. And somebody's just mentioned that. Paul, Baz, it's that wee tight small pitch, perfect for wee Jamesy boy. But they kind of double up on him, don't they? Tierney got the assist for the goal. Yes, he did that. Yeah, Tierney got the assist. Tenecti put the ball out wide. Tenecti puts the ball out wide to Tierney. It was actually Kalmak puts it out to Tenecti. Tenecti to Tierney. Tierney back to Kalmak, and then Kalmak in the back of the net. It was a fantastic level of play. I want that Shanklin greeting at the end of the game. I mean, we ripped them apart for the goal. Murray's long passing have been really good. Yeah, I said during the game, it reminds me of, I'm going to say a younger, he's a very, very younger Alan Stubbs. Alan Stubbs was a player that had that diagonal ball. Dane Murray done a diagonal ball up to Tenecti, and it landed right on his feet. That's what you want that's what you want a defender to be able to do. To get, do you know, when things are going against you and you see a player and you go, right, this is going boom, diagonal ball right on his leg, get Murray off. Jesus. And bring on who? Benji's out of position again. Yeah, he's coming in far too much in field. There's no way Forrest can give us 45 minutes. Good 45 minutes, says Brown Warrior. Calmart's been brilliant, says Monty Mick. Engels is coming into a game. I think so. Tenecti's been good again. They're doubling up on Tenecti, so when you see that, I mean, Dane Murray gets a good block there for a shot. And Colby Donovan, Colby Donovan didn't even know that ball was coming to him. But it is what it is. The passage you played before their goal was brilliant. Yes, it was. It was fantastic. That's the way that you want to see Celtic playing. Forrest on at right wing. Would you put Forrest on at right wing? The Pope is in the house. Get back to the show. Why we're champions. Into the wee Rangers. Couple of magic like that equaliser on the way, lads. Yeah, I think so. Kalmak's your man. I thought Kalmak was going to absolutely lynch that little slimy Hearts dweeb. I'm not even going to say his name. Any changes? Not that I could see. Players are coming back out onto the pitch. Hearts team's out first. Kalmak's out onto the pitch. Doesn't look like Celtic are making any changes at this time. Nope, no changes at half time by Brendan Rodgers. Quite right, I'd say. Quite right. I mean, there's nobody that's been really bad. Rio Hatate's been bad, but he'll be expecting Rio to up his game in the second half. I don't know what Brendan Rodgers says to Rio in the second half. Just waiting on the game starting. The ref. And there we go. Game on. Second half is underway. Let's get the team back down to the size it was before. Put the team up there. Let's do this. Celtic. No, there's no changes. No changes at all. Give me Shin Yamada. They'll be scunnered that Kalmar scored. Yeah, they'll hate that more than anything. Calmac absolutely loves scoring it. Celtic with the ball. Calmac. It looks like Hearts may be playing two up front. Is that a bit of a change of formation? Hearts are pushed in 2 up. Does Hatate have dirt on Brendan? Yeah, the stream's slightly delayed. Steve, put it back on it again. Oh, now that's even further behind. I shouldn't have changed the telly there. Now it's jumped about 15 seconds behind. Oh no, see, I shouldn't have mucked about with it. No, I'm even further behind, I think. Hearts play 4-4-2. Come on, Tenecti. God, it's starting to heat up in here. Tenecti, go on. Ah, corner. Ah, no way. Yeah, if he were to score, it would completely deflate him. 47, 50, 47. Yeah, I'm about 10 seconds behind Ian. Sun's come out. It's absolutely boiling in here. Staunch refereeing, of course it is. It was a Celtic corner. I'm going to have to put that fan on. Oh my God, Scales, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, Scales. Long throw from Hearts. Hearts player decides to stand right on the byline. Scales, come on. Putting us under pressure there. Hearts passing the ball about with ease on the edge of the Celtic box. Cross comes in, header. Nothing header. An absolutely nothing header. Absolutely nothing header. Tierney to Liam Scales to Murray to Donovan. Donovan back to Murray. Celtic are kind of toiling for ideas at this point, which wasn't like them towards the end of the first half. They seem to be just trying to press their way. Rio Hatate just puts players under pressure, doesn't he? That was a lame pass. Celtic have lost the ball. Rio Hatate could do better closing players down. That was a good one by Colby Donovan. Cracking tackle. Benji needs to do something with this ball. Oh, come on. That was unlucky. It was a brilliant tackle by Donovan. Oh, that was Is that Devlin again? Donovan puts the ball out for a corner. When Hearts were on the ascendancy, Hearts player would have got round Donovan if he didn't get that ball out. Hearts have the corner. Hearts have the corner. Oh, come on, what is going on here? Come on, Celtic. Hearts with the ball out. Running straight through the Celtic midfield here. Celtic getting ripped apart here. Does he go for the shot? How does Schmeichel get beat by that? Schmeichel should never be getting beat by that. We were letting them pass the midfield. Passing the midfield. I mean, there's a number of players who could have went in and put a tackle in there, but we didn't. Allowed to pass from one side to the other. Backing off. Unbelievable. I mean, who was that turned their back? Jesus. Ball watching. Liam Scales. Oh, come on, that's a dive. That's a dive. That was a dive. Surely there's VAR. He doesn't touch him. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's a dive. That's not a penalty. If this gets given as a penalty, this is unbelievable. That's a dive. That has to get overturned, surely. If this is given. He never touches him. No way. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Schmeichel's penalty. Schmeichel's shite at penalties. Fucking hell. It's not even 10 minutes into the second half. Shanklin walks up. Oh, for fuck's sake, Schmeichel, how did you not save that? Fucking shite. How did he not save that? Schmeichel was terrible. Absolute terrible. Unbelievable. Many folk are missing Cameron Carter-Vickers. Definitely a penalty. I don't think so. I don't think he touched him. Not to go down the way that he went down. Changes made now. Yep. But who did you change? Because Rio Hatate's been woeful. I mean, I'll take Rio Hatate off. Engels with the ball. I mean, Rio Hatate's now playing up as a second striker. Rio Hatate playing as a second striker. Murray. Shin Yamada's going to come on. 3 changes. 57 minutes into the game and Brendan Rodgers is making 3 changes. I did say there's a possibility this could be a high scoring game. A lot of people said it was a penalty. Bring back the Pope. Murray's a bomb scare. I've never known Celtic to be 3-1 down at Tynecastle on the 57th minute. Our defence is so bad. Yeah. Rio Hatate. How can you go into a game with Rio Hatate making passes like that? He's a new Effie Ambrose. Green to go. Do you only turn up on this channel for negativity? Because you never comment the whole game. You only comment in terms of negative moments. Murray's giving them 3 today. Why we're taking Tenecti off? Because he's not had enough of the ball, to be fair. There's so many players you could take off. Rodgers out. Murray, Donovan, nowhere near good enough. But who do you bring in? Daz, who do you bring in? Who do you bring in? See, if you're going to make a comment like Rodgers out, tell me who you bring in as manager. That's only fair. There's no use saying Rodgers out and then who do you bring in as manager? If you're not going to give a name of who you think is bringing in as manager, do you know? McGregor must be sick of Engels. Surprised that Rodgers' era is over. It's not over yet, but if we get beat next weekend, easily. If we get beat next weekend easily, it's let's see what Shin Yamada. Ange. Come on. And how bad was Ange's football? How bad was Ange's football towards the end of his last 6 months? Big Ange without a club. So you didn't want Brendan Rodgers back, so now you're wanting Ange back. That was somebody for Fife on the telly there. Not going to tell you which one. I'd take a draw today. I think we'd all take a draw today. Someone's always shouting for Rodgers out. 11 out of 13 trophies. Get real. Yeah, I know. Come on, Celtic. any era of Ange ball. The last 6 months that Ange football was shite. We need a new manager, not one from our past. Well said, Scotland. Well said. Do you know, all this talking about bringing Ange back, it's just fucking nonsense. Ange isn't going to get these players playing any better. You know, we're playing a 4-3-3. Come on. That was shite. Shin Yamada puts the ball over. You've got to love how there was no Rodgers out shouts after the game on Thursday. Considering, look at the injuries of the players. I bet 3-3 towards Celtic. Go on yourself. Come on. Balawisha. Oh, that was shite. That was terrible. Oh, for goodness sake. What? Right, come on, Calmac. Get this team playing. Lenny can do one as well. Yeah. I think Lenny is touting for the job. Celtic going forward. Oh, come on. Come on. Corner to Celtic. I bet 5-1. Come on, the Jam Tarts. Ay, ay, ay. Never be 5-1. Celtic are about to score. Watch this. Funny how we get a load of new subscribers when we're getting beaten. It's amazing, that. Oh, come on, Celtic. Could still end up 3-3 quite easily in this game. Nowhere pass like that. Donovan out wide to James Forrest. Can James Forrest make anything happen? Nowhere a pass like that. Jesus, this is bad, isn't it? We've got worse. We've definitely got worse. Hearts player booked. It'll be 5-1 before it'll be 3-3. Well, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Arne Engels with the free kick. We need a good delivery here from Engels. Jesus Christ. How can Arne Engels go for the type of corners? The type of corners that he was producing on Thursday, where he was pinpoint dropping them onto the pitch, and then go to something like that. That was terrible. Donovan just launches the ball forward. Route 1. See me. Shin Yamada just allowing the ball to go out. Worst Celtic team in years, said Edward. We are rather unfortunate with... oh, come on, they fucking... Balawisha, we've chased him for 2 years. And I do not know why. We were linked with him for 2 years, and I don't know why. Because he's brought nothing to Celtic. I mean, if this is the type of player that the Celtic backroom staff think that we need, after going from Jota to Daizen Maeda down to Balawisha, we won't recover from an 8-point deficit. Yeah, Green Smoke, I back you with that one. The board cannot get away with a shit house. Sorry, richest club, most successful club. Yeah. And I think that the demonstrations should now be taking place. After today, if we get beat today, the demonstrations have to start to take place at Celtic Park on a daily basis. None of more of this fucking about. Let's get this board out now. No fucking about, right? Let's just get to Celtic Park in numbers on a daily basis and put pressure on this board. Because it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable that the manager's been put in this position. And I'm talking about any manager. Do you know the way that this board have fucked about in the last couple of transfer windows, and do you know, unbelievable. It'll be an interesting video this afternoon if this result stays the same. Come on, Celtic. Early ball in. Calmack has been... Oh, Jamesy Forrest. Calmack's been so quiet. He's further back this second half. Calmack was running the game the first half. What have Hearts done in this game to take Calmack out the game completely? Yeah, we're not scoring. Chris Sutton, fuck off. Ah well. Upside is, if we win the game next week, if we lose the game next week, it will be the end of the era. It will be the end of an era for the manager. It'll be the complete... I mean, when you look at the games, it will not be acceptable. I would never say it was acceptable for a Celtic manager to go... I mean, there's one way to look at it. It's only October. But if the score lines today go the other way, and, you know, Rangers find themselves up in 4th position, 5th position, I don't think it's acceptable. Will there be calls for the manager to go if we lose next week? Yes. Will it be right for that we call for the manager to go? It's a difficult one because, oh come on, there was no need for that push. Come on, Celtic. Go for what? We've slowed the game down. You know what happened to the diagonal passes? What happened to the one-touch pass? That was fucking shite. Shin Yamada fucking just standing on his arse there. Jesus. Brendan Rodgers been sent up a shit creek without a paddle. Yeah, he has. And it's, you know, Craig White, I want him gone now. But who do you want to bring in? People that are saying that want Brendan Rodgers out, who do you want to bring in? And don't say Ange, because Ange won't get this team playing any better. Ange doesn't have the players that he had when he was at Celtic. This isn't the same type of Celtic team. Celtic down on intensity from the start. Hearts are good. Manager should be gone today, never mind next week. You have to give us an opinion. If you're going to say manager out, you have to give us an opinion who you went in. Baz, Rangers are not the problem we have. Yeah, no. Marco Rose. Could be a shout. Jose Mourinho, Robbie Keane. Mourinho no just walked into a job. I'm not so sure. It's the same pish football every week I hear at home games since he's arrived. He's dragged us into the gutter. Murray's a new Effie Ambrose. Murray's head's gone after the goal. What the fuck was that with Shin Yamada? No wonder Shin Yamada's not getting a game. I know, sorry. The whole fucking street can hear me. Yeah, I know. We don't live in the fucking countryside. We've got neighbours. I need to remind myself that. And then I sweat to death and just dehydrate and die. I know. So much for the cloudy, bad weather. Anyone from Brendan Rodgers, for me, to be honest. Shin is awful. Yeah, he is. Shin Yamada's woeful. Jose's the Benfica manager. Well, you're not getting Jose Mourinho if he's just taking the Benfica job. Shin Yamada just pulling out a tackle. What is it with these Japanese players pulling out of tackles? Hearts are all over us here. This could be 4. Schmeichel makes a save. But Trusty's not fit. You know, Rodgers picked Murray, but Trusty's not fit. Simply can't trust the board to replace them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, people are shouting, sack the manager. It's the same people on the board that are then going to replace the manager. And I would rather trust Rodgers to the end of the season than the board bringing in another one of their pals. Do you know what? If we're going to lose this season, we need wholesale change, not just Brendan Rodgers. If we sack Brendan Rodgers tomorrow, the board, we haven't even got the picture of them up, the board are left laughing because they'll blame Rodgers for everything. It wasn't us. It was Brendan. Do you know? It was Brendan's fault. We'll bring in someone new. And then they get away with it again for another season. And we're fucking... Do you know? Trusty was on the bench last week. He's fit enough. Better option than Murray. Well, Brendan Rodgers will have to deal with it. We fucked up letting Taylor go in the summer. We didn't let him go. He turned down the contract. Do you know? Let's not fight amongst ourselves. We'll know that lot. I can't trust the spin merchant Brendan Rodgers. Well, but the whole board are spin merchants. But if you allow Brendan Rodgers to be sacked and pushed out by the results that we're having, considering the amount of players that we've got out, right, let's see what Shin Yamada can do here. I thought Shin Yamada had pace about him. Yeah. Would you rather have... Right, here's the question. Here's the poll for you. Start a poll. Who would you rather? There we go. Right, you've only got two options. And don't say get rid of them all, right? Who would you rather for the next 6 months? Brendan Rodgers or the board? There's the poll. There's the poll question. Because this is where we're at. If we get rid of Brendan Rodgers, Jesus, there's folk voting for the board. Who would you rather for the next 6 months? And there are people who are saying the board. They would rather have the board over Rodgers. God. Who would you rather the next 6 months? Rodgers or the board? Because if you get rid of Rodgers, the board are going to have a free reign. You get rid of the board, Rodgers has got to the end of the season. And this one is splitting the fans down the middle. Interesting. But you can't have both. Scotland, you can't, at this moment, we cannot get rid of the board members at this very moment. It won't happen. Tomorrow morning, Monday morning, there will not be a statement go out to the stock exchange that says there's been X, Y and Z board members resigned. It will not happen. There could be a statement that says that Brendan Rodgers has left the club. Who would you rather in the next 6 months? 57% Rodgers, 43% the board. I'm surprised so many people are voting for the board. McGregor. Oh. Why is Balak Wisher not chasing that ball? This is the issue that we have. These players that have been brought into Celtic on statistics are absolutely terrible. You think you're getting rid of the board? Wake up, man. No, but this is what people are asking. Do you know, this is what people are asking. Big Bruce. So you've got to ask the question. When there's thousands upon thousands of Celtic fans. Oh, unlucky Celtic. McCown with a just past the post. When you've got thousands of Celtic fans shouting, sack the board, they obviously want rid of the board. Right? So tomorrow morning, if you've got a choice to make, you know, the board will still be here whether we like it or not. The board are dinosaurs. The board are our vampires. It's an interesting split between the fans. 60-40. I will go live after the game. But I'll wait until I've seen the Brendan Rodgers interview. Can't believe Trusty wasn't on. Celtic need a fresh approach. We need fresh blood. I'm on 79 minutes. And I'm glad I'm behind, to be honest. Because we're not going to score 2 goals. Oh, Engels! We need to start hitting the target again. Oh, come on, that should have been a fucking... It's all on the board and Rodgers. But who do we get on the Celtic board? Not old men who don't care about Celtic. I mean, who do you get on the Celtic board? This is the thing. I mean, these positions go out to agencies, recruitment agencies. Sack the manager, gets a change on the pitch. No, it doesn't. Didn't you see the Rangers game? Everyone was for Brendan Rodgers. Exactly, Tony. Everyone was for Brendan Rodgers the other night. it's all kicking off, innit? Scales. Amazing how much the subscriber counts went up when we're getting beat. Oy, oy, oy. 81 minutes on the clock. Corner, free kick to Hearts. Terrible. McGregor kicks it out as if he's playing rugby. Hearts put the ball back in. Tierney allows the ball to get past him, and it is McGregor gets it out for, kicks it off the Hearts player. Come on, Celtic. It's not without the range to score 2 goals late on. Yeah, they'll be waiting to comment at the end. I must win. Some players are not for it. No, they're not. And I'm surprised that so many of them reverted back to the way that they played. I mean, Rio Hatate, for one. Surprised that he was allowed to, given so much time on the pitch. Rio Hatate in the first half was terrible. I mean, Luke McCowan's come on and nearly scored the goal. Tierney. McCowan goes past for goal kick. I heard this morning that there was a rumour of some movement on the board next week. So let's just see how next week plays out. There was a rumour that going around this morning about a potential move on the board next week. I agree with you, Brian. Whoever's give us the names of the folk you'd replace the current board with. I don't know. I don't know anybody that's connected to Celtic that would be. You're not. I don't think that you're wanting anybody that's directly connected to Celtic. This has to go out to a recruitment agency to find the best possible people. Do you know, we're not talking about guys walking in off the street for this type of position. And do we really need, listen, Peter Lawwell used to do the job that Chris Mackay and Michael Nicholson did. When he retired, Celtic made 2 positions rather than the one. They made the CEO and a chief financial officer. Did someone at Celtic at that time think that that Lawwell had too much power? Now we've got to go down this road of we've got to pick up the phone when it's over 3 million being spent or some bullshit. So there's a lot that needs changed. You have to bring in people like the guy that came in for Scottish Rugby that we chased out. You've got to bring in people like that. You've got to get rid of the Lawwell era. You've got to get rid of the people that were in and around and Lawwell's best pals. Do you know, you've got to bring in smart business people like we brought in. But he was chased out of Celtic. Falkirk game's massive. I don't think the Falkirk game's massive. I think the Rangers game at Hampden's massive. But if we do drop anything, I think if we do lose or drop anything against Falkirk and then lose to Rangers and get put out, football managers everywhere today. Yeah, I know. There was no football managers running about the other night. Another card for Hearts. When was the last time we lost 3-0 at Hearts ground? Oh, what the fuck was that? Balwishka, you need to get a good cross in here. Hit it, Calma. Hit it! Corner. Come on. Come on, Celtic. Calmac. Take a shot. Take a shot. Don't. What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Oh! Oh, come on! Come on. Come on, Celtic. Hearts just need to sit back. They know that we can't get through them. Come on. Shin Yamada's pish, by the way. Shin Yamada is pish. Shin Yamada's woeful. Absolutely woeful. Come on, Celtic. This could be revenge for 40 years ago. This will be the season that Hearts get their revenge for 40 years ago. Celtic have gloated about it. Come on, Shin Yamada, why are you not throwing your body at that, man? Hearts wants to sustain this performance. I don't think it's about Hearts sustaining the performance. I think it's about, can Celtic get players back? Four minutes of stoppage time. You've got to say fair play to Hearts, like, but I've just got a funny feeling that this is the year that, and the irony, if it is 40 years later. But then again, you never know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that one. I would have taken off. Oh, doesn't matter, does it? It's fucking. Come on, you mad? That's a long way to go, but they'll bottle it after New Year. I don't think it's the players that aren't playing for Rodgers. I think that the players aren't good enough. We've brought in a standard of player that is nowhere near. Would be the best thing for Scottish football. Yeah, it would be if they do win the league, but I don't think that the chat of winning the league in October is silly. I've seen Celtic 10 points behind Rangers at this stage of the season, and we still won the league. All entitlement, spoiled, stuck up the road arses, Celtic fads. I've got 40 seconds to go, to be fair. Haven't been good since February. No, we've not, Paul. We've not. I did ask, as the game's just finishing, I did ask, who would you rather for the next 6 months? Would you rather Brendan Rodgers for the next 6 months? Or would you rather the board for the next 6 months? 60% of the votes are for Brendan Rodgers for the next 6 months. 40% are for the board. And that's it. It's full time. And it's fucking terrible. Celtic have lost. I will do a live later on, once I've listened to Brendan Rodgers' interview. I think that a lot of Celtic fans will be devastated that we've lost the game. It's unbelievable. Celtic have lost the game. Which, when you look at the first half and then you look at the way that we played in the first half, it was... Celtic were the far better team. Get Maloney in now. He's going to be our next manager. Maloney is not a motivator. That's all we could say at that. Anyway, keep an eye on the channel. I will be doing... we'll do a live video later on, about half an hour or so. We'll talk about where Celtic go from here, because I think that there's one thing for sure. There will need to be change of some sort at Celtic. There's something not right from board level all the way down. How can the players go from having such a fantastic game that they did on Thursday evening to having such a fantastic half, but then whatever Brendan Rodgers said to them at half time didn't have the desired result. The game has finished. Hearts 3, Celtic 1. On that note, have a fantastic... Well, fucking... kidding on. Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Fuck it.